In this video, we will see one more example of the procedure. Here we are having one student table. You can see the details of the student table. Okay, the student details are there, ID and name. We will write one procedure which will fetch the name of the student when the ID is given. So we will create one procedure. Already I have created here. I will show you. So this is my procedure, create or replace procedure. The name of the procedure is a retrieve, where we have passed the two parameters in and out parameter. This in parameter we will pass the values, and this procedure will retrieve the name of the student. So we are declaring this in variable as SID, name variable as name, as out variable, as begin. So this statement selects the name from the table, select name, into this variable as name, out variable which we have declared from the student table, where ID is equals to SID. So SID is the parameter that we will pass to the ID column, and this name will be retrieved and it will be fetched and it will be stored into this variable as name. So the in parameter ID will be given to the ID. This statement will retrieve the name into the out variable as name. So we'll try to run this procedure. So you can see our procedure is created successfully. Now one more program I have created, where we will try to call this procedure, that is a retrieve. So in the previous example we can see we have created this procedure retrieve. Now we will call this procedure in another program, that is so this is our another program PR result, where I have declared one variable where the data type is given as the table name for the column student.name. So here I am not mentioning varchar, but whatever the data type I have declared in the student table, that data type I am giving this to this variable as name. So for giving this data type, we have to give the table name and the column name. So student.name is nothing but table name and column name, whatever the data percentage type. So this whatever the data type is existing for this column in the that data type will be initialized to the variable as name. So now we will go to the begin. In the begin, now we are calling this procedure retrieve, and we are passing the parameter 1. So whatever the name of the student is there for the roll number 1, that will be retrieved and it will be fetched into the out parameter of the procedure as name. So we can show this output here, dbms underscore output underscore line, name is as name. So this S name we have fetched from the student table where the roll number was 1. If we want to give this instead of 1, if we want to pass parameters, we can pass the parameters, runtime parameters also. First we will try to execute this program. So our procedure is created successfully. Now we will call this procedure in another file. So that is so you can see the name is Ajay for the roll number 1. In the student table, the ID was given the name as Ajay. We have created one procedure. In that procedure, we have written the in-out parameters, where we were able to retrieve the name. We can see this procedure. ID we have given it as the in parameter, S name we have given as the out parameter. So inside the procedure, we have written the logic, select name into S name from student, where ID is equals to SID. So whatever the ID we are passing, that ID name will be retrieved and it will be stored into this S name. And we have called this procedure in another PLSQL program, that is PR result, where we have fetched this, we have called this procedure by passing this ID parameter, and we have retrieved the value and stored it into the sname. So this is how we can go for calling the procedure.